Good evening. This is Bradley Goldberg, your forensic CPA. I want to talk a little bit, quick 30 seconds, on something that happened today. So I made a little business deal. It's small, maybe a little big, I don't know. But anyway, I lost on this deal, okay? It was like I did a little barter, slash took a little bit of a credit risk, and I lost. Okay, I lost. So, what should I do? It wasn't it wasn't a tiny loss. It was a decent loss. I got a little taken advantage of. Everybody has their rationalizations. The other side is going to have their rationalizations as to what happened. Well, sometimes that's called a lie, but it doesn't really matter, because the question is, what do you do next? Now, the answer is this. First, you have to sit down and calm down. You can't have any emotion. Now, most people do have emotion. I'll tell you, I'm 51 years old. I've been through many, many business deals and a lot of life, and I don't get emotional anymore. When something happens where I feel, remember, there's always sides to the story, right? Where I feel I got taken advantage of, well, I'm like everyone, and I'm a guy, and I don't like to take advantage of. I'm a macho guy, right? So, okay. But if you're actually a macho guy, if you are a warrior in business, you know what the first thing you do is? You breathe, and you stay calm and strategic, right? Not strategic like it's warfare. I'm talking about the strategy is to stay calm and not do that initial stupid thing that everybody does. You see, for some reason, our brains are always like, especially I find guys, is fight or flight. Adrenaline starts running when you're the first inkling that, hey, someone might have taken advantage of me or you. When in fact, the truth is, you knew the risks you were taking. It's partly your fault. It's partly my fault, because I knew the risks I was taking. Even if there is a crime involved, even if the person stole, you still know the risks you're taking because you put yourself in that position. Did you not? Did you not put yourself in the position? Well, we all put ourselves in the position of risk. Do we not? Isn't it all a position of risk, that some risk you're taking, whether it be you lent a little bit of money, someone was watching your stuff, they should have had reasonable care. Here come the lawyers, right? They should have had reasonable care of what you had. Well, maybe. What's the most important thing to do? Well, don't let them take more. Don't be gullible. And when I say more, I don't mean more assets or more money. Don't let them take more of your brain, too much of your brain power for the amount that you lost. I had a very good lawyer named Jordan Hyman. He did a lot of my real estate stuff. Not that it was so complicated, but he did say one thing that was good, that was wise. He said, stop the bleeding. I was getting some person, like a squatter type thing in one of my properties. And he said, stop the bleeding. Stop the bleeding, which meant just, sign whatever she wants, give her a month free, give her 2 months free, and then she'll leave. And that stuck with me because it was in the very beginning. And I kept that philosophy, because there's another thing that people take from you if you let them after a deal goes bad. Your time, your emotion, your mind, and then, God forbid, you become a cynic and you do it to other people, saying, well, they hurt me, so I gotta hurt them.